guys, it's me and back again, and welcome to another episode of World of Tanks CoD replays. And as you can see, today we will be looking at this quite an interesting vehicle, the T57 Heavy, an American tier 10 heavy tank, Tech 3 heavy tank actually. So basically this vehicle is quite an old one, was introduced into the game somewhere in the middle, like 13th December 2012, so quite an old one really. Let's read something about it. So, a project for a heavy tank with an oscillating turret and automatic loader, developed from 1951. Experimental turrets from 120mm and 155mm guns when manufactured by 1957. However, the project was deemed unsuccessful and development was discontinued. So that's about it. Let's check the stats. So 400 damage and you have 4 in the clips, 2 seconds interclip, which is great, and the loading time is awesome as well. So the average DPM is something about 3.3 with some equipment and some perks. Obviously the dispersion is quite good actually, however the aiming time is not the greatest, nor are the gun dispersion values, which are actually quite awful in my opinion, but somehow this vehicle works. There's 8 degrees of gun temperature, which is okay, but it has only 12 degrees of elevation, which is not the greatest, but never mind. It is quite a lot of hit points for a support heavy tank in my opinion. What is the base like? Let me calculate it. Like 2250, something like that. The armor, it can bounce, it is quite a trollish armor. Speed 35 is base, but the reverse speed is only 14 base, which is not the greatest. Power to weight ratio quite okay, however the terrain resistances are towards the below average, definitely concealment non-existent, and view range okay. And from the armor, if enemy is shooting standard ammunition, you have this quite weak lower plate, you have these cheeks which are very easy to penetrate, but as you can see the armor is quite colorful. What I mean by saying that, for example, enemy wants to shoot you somewhere here or here, and the bullet might go towards the purple areas. You can actually side scrape quite well because you have quite strong side armor. 45, not the greatest but not the worst. You can try to go hull down, but you have the oscillating turret, so the cheeks are still visible, but maybe a little bit less. You have a cupola as well, and if enemy decides to load heat, these are 330mm. You are much more paper than before, but still you have some of the trollish armor kept. For example, look at this line, this can bounce around the gun, around the like there are some angles which can definitely bounce from time to time, maybe even a bit more than you would think. And today I forgot to say, but I have prepared again 2 replays, because by the time I managed to record this video I already got 2 of those ace tank replays with this vehicle, so why not show you both of them. So let's get into the first one. So here the first replay. Actually this is the second replay, but I want to show you this one first, because the first one, not this one, but the first one I managed to get is a bit better in my opinion. So let's start with this one. So before the game starts, you should see, as always, the equipment setups and fuel modification setup on your screen right now. Again, thanks to the beautiful Good for LTU's indexer page. Right, now I decided to go here into the typical heavy position, even though I don't like to play here very much. Most of the times I play around this area, but with this vehicle it's a bit different. What I have forgotten to mention, the penetration value is 258 with APs, which is not the greatest, but look at these beautiful heats, 340mm of penetration. That is awesome. That's why I'm loading them. And maybe the best idea is to spam the full hits with this vehicle, but I like to carry some APs as well. And which is a nice feature of this vehicle, that all of the shells have the same shell velocity, and that is 1067 meters per second, which is not the greatest, but for a heavy tank it's okay. So I'm switching to APs here, because there is the Sheridan. I would like to punish him. My reticles glitch again for some reason. I will have to look at that. So we have some nice sweet assisting damage. Who to clip? Let's clip this crown wagon. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Luckily I was super lucky. I bounced like everything. One from the mouse, one from the WoT tank, and one from the E30. I think E30 hit our track or something like that, because it doesn't count as a bounce. What is that guy talking about? What to do now? But look at our sweet assisting damage, which is quite a good position if you're alone here, actually. When you have some tank destroyers here, you can spot, you can get some spotting damage as well, which is really appreciated. Already like 3.7 combined just because of the sweet spotting damage. I'm loading hits again for this mouse, who looks like he's going to push me. So let's punish him. I'm ammo wrecked, but this guy is burning because I'm shooting his fuel tank. And look at this nice burn. 2,500 damage, because we dealt 800 damage, almost 900 damage actually, thanks to the burn. Unfortunately, Crown Wagon hit us once. Mouse hit us as well, but I'm going to finish him with my nice reload time. 1, 2, and he's down. Let's finish Crown Wagon. He's down. Let's finish his Ares. He's down. This is nice about the vehicle though. Awesome penetration, awesome DPM, and quite decent clip potential as well. And the trollish armor, when you combine all of this, it's quite an awesome vehicle. Decide to hit that cupola. I missed. I missed again. And again. And again. You know the sniper, right? I told you the gun expression is quite okay. Not the sniper. But this is quite unlucky in my opinion. Missing 4 out of 4 shots. And the WoT tank has quite large cupolas. That's quite unfortunate, but what can you do? Also, I couldn't be shooting APs. Shooting hits was quite useless there. APs would do the same job, especially when I mix all of them, right? And let's see if we can get some more shots, hopefully. Oh, I'm hoping for one more clip, but let's see. Maybe not, maybe yes. But it looks like more likely we won't get an opportunity to get some more shots for ourselves. We're quite winning, 10-4. Not even 5 minutes into the game, and it's a victory already. Cannot lose this, hopefully. Let's see. E30 is dead. 4 vehicles remaining. 2 heavies, 1 medium, 1 light tank. Light tank is down. 1 heavy as well. Can I get a shot for this 140? We might try, but too late. And this guy is well hidden behind the wreckages. There's just too many of us. Nope. Okay, good game, I guess. Can I get... No, I cannot. But never mind, let's get into the final results. Quite an okay game, nevertheless. 7.3 thousand combined, great score. And so we're at the final result, so obviously Ace Tanker, actually steel wall, interesting. Bunch of other metals. What is this? Reaper? Oh, interesting. But this is like a medal through more battles, right, or something like that. So 3 kills, 5.1 thousand damage, almost 2000 bounce, more than 2000 assisting damage. We've been shooting like almost only at these two tier 10 vehicles. We pretty much farmed the whole mouse, almost, and we killed him as well. 1.2 thousand base experience, almost 1250, almost. First by the experience in the whole battle, first by the kills, first by the damage, and we've made 2000 profits because, like, actually I've been spamming quite a lot of the gold ammunition. I think I have had only one AP clip, and all the other clips were hits, but most of them were penetration as well. So, but overall for a tier 10 vehicle, not going into the minus while spamming gold ammunition is quite a good result, I think. So let's get into the second, hopefully a bit better replay, shall we? Let's get into the second battle, and as you can see there's more damage potential on this one, because there aren't any tier 9s, there are actually tier 11 vehicles. Ruinberg map, a city map. This is going to be an interesting one, hopefully. I think I'm going with the same setup as before. The experimental hardening, that one quite helps, in my opinion. Let's go into it. Let's go into it. Again, I'm holding straight up heat for those enemy heavy tanks to be able to penetrate them with ease. And I would like to go here to the left corner. And let's see what we can do there. Hopefully something. The enemy I summoned is quite brave, looking into the map. With the Ashbringer. I think at the time of this battle there was still the event that you needed to play in platoons going, because why would I otherwise invite everyone I can? And unfortunately at that position I couldn't do almost anything. So let's get here into the typical position for a heavy tank. Let's try to slap this guy. Let's try to clip him. Why not? Let's just wait for the right moment. Okay, fired. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. I'm fine with that. I'm going for a reload. Actually very quick one. Like 22 seconds or something like that. That is awesome about this vehicle. You can reload very quickly, even though your potential with the clip is quite high. Okay, I'm just waiting here. And we'll reload it. Let's go again. Let's go for the second round. This guy fired. 1, 2, he's down. Let's try to kill this guy. 3, 4, beautiful. I'm reloading again. Unfortunately I took one, but that's just fine because we dealt 4 shots. Our Force 155 is down. Unfortunate. Who wants more clips from me? Let's see. Maybe that fired. Let's bring her as well. Let's go for T62. We bounced him. I penetrated him once. That was a track unfortunately. Second time, okay. Well, a good trade anyways. Could be better, but never mind. Bad aim from my side. Let's reload again. I have only 5 hits left. I could have been firing some APs as well. I'll be not in the key R1, but except the key R1, those shells could have been APs. 1. We bounced him luckily. 2. Cupola shot 3. 4 and is down. Here we took one from the T62A, another one from the tier 11 STRV. Why am I loading hits right now when I have only 1 left? It's quite a mistake from my side. I should have gone already for the APs. It was a stupid play. I took another one and I missed, so stupid play from my side. Never mind. Okay. I reloaded again, but now with AP shells.
Much obliged.
What to do now? We are basically 2-shotable, maybe even 1-shotable from some vehicles, like the Ashbringer. Let's try to kill him somehow, without getting ourselves killed. Don't look at me. You're going to get planked, mister. Very, very soon. Or will you? Where is the STRV hidden? Okay, Ashbringer took one. This spotting him. He's down. Very good. We took another one from that STRV, unfortunately. Let's try to punish him somehow. Where is he? There he is. Come on, 60 TP, finish him off. Very good. Where is his EBR? And what is the EBR doing here? That's weird. I would like to click that EBR, especially if he's full HP. And what is he doing here? Beautiful burn. 1, 2, 3, and he's down because we burned him. Good. I have decided to go for another reload here. Maybe I should have waited with the 1 shell, sniping at this STRV. Yeah, maybe that would be the proper choice. The STRV is dead, and I7 more likely as well. Never mind, I could have gotten another shot and another kill, but never mind. Good battle, 6000 damage. Let's get into the final scoreboard. And after the mountain pass, we are at the final result of the Ruinberg battle. Again, ace tanker, again, steel wall actually. The same 3 kills, but this time 6.1 thousand damage, 2.2 thousand bounced, 1.5 thousand assistance damage, actually 12 kills, that is, no, 12 kills, 12 critical damages, refer that, 1.5, 1.4, what is with me, 1.4 thousand base experience. We are first by the experience, first by the kills, first by the damage. We've been shooting like most of the times at tier 10s, except this QR1 who we actually farmed quite a bit. And from the profits, minus 11,000, because I have fired all of the gold ammunition, not like the last time, but still a beautiful battle in my opinion. And not a bad results credit wise for a tier 10, considering I've been spamming full gold again. So if you have enjoyed this, again, double replay, but with the same vehicle like before, don't forget to leave a like, it really helps a lot. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any videos like this in the future. Share with your friends so they can watch this replay or anything else they would like to. And you can also comment down below which vehicles I should be trying to play with to get some decent replays with. And that's it for this video. I will hopefully see you in the next one, guys. So until then, have a good one and see you guys.